Next, shows they are heading into the Roche pit. And this is the one that both teams really vying for, but I think is even more important for LGD. They're not going to get here. FY just might give himself away.
Wow, throws out the wave of terror, gets the vision, and VP, that's enough to scare him off. For the moment, but they find Ame. There's a good gust onto several. Pasha looking for the black hole. He gets it onto two. Chalice trying to save his allies, if at all possible. The boat buff is going to be there, and the ship lands on Xnova, finding the kill. They're calling out their chances. FY also going to be ran after. VP are feeling good, and why not?
Yeah. And once again, where's maybe? Can't do anything.
Tiny. Yeah, I mean, if they can split it, if they can ever get a Fiend's Grip and a Willow ulti to kill Tiny, that was literally just his two supports that killed him in that last fight. That's the dream scenario. Like, mess with Non-Grata, make the fight total chaos so the Venge can't actually look for a situation to go for those swaps.
Instantly, they hit a scan, they go for the Moonlight Shadow, make a move, make a play. No Fizz there with the swap out. Will mean that he sacrificed himself. Non-Grata sort of looking to try and get back in on this maybe. Silent, he's going to doppelganger up to the high ground. They want to take this fight, Windstrike. They're looking for a CCC, but he gets the BKB out. The terrorized Setting Iceberg back, allowing Mugi to chase it down with the Rocket Barrage. They've lost 3. Silent, he's trying for Kaka. The buyback will come out from Faith, but the Shadow runs back up. Kaka, he's going to be fine. Silent trying to go for the AFK play. Is it enough? The homing missiles onto with the grip. Faith has the control. They'll lose Kaka, but they've got Silent. It's an ultra kill for Mugi. And again, Windstrike, they seem to be trying to force themselves into these fights.
Survivability by quite a lot.
And that's fully completed now. Fnatic, this is what we were talking about. Mid-tower with the Aegis. You need to be able to grab this. Serenity, you don't want to give this up for free. There's no pressure being applied on the side lanes. Universe is going to connect to the rest of his team.
Look,
this should be the big fight.
He feels like he's so tanky, and he might be right. The Gold Scepter being used on an Erase Ursa. That was not the initiative.
In the middle of everyone.
The Supernova. It does manage to go throw down, but the BKB activated by GGG with a flat cannon does manage to take that out.
This is a disaster.
Fnatic just falling apart now. This best of one. They get all wiped. And Aegis come back here for Eternal Envy's Ursa, but he's got nowhere to run to. He can't blink out. That is 6 people dead from Fnatic, all for an Ogre.
To start now. He's still making very good timing on his items, as you can see. Top net worth, obviously being backed up by that constant empower from Yang. He can farm. Like, if the game goes on, you can expect to see this Terrorblade stay at the top. The problem is, though, the rest of his team will fall behind in comparison to sort of the even spread of farm that VG Gaming's 3 cores have.
And can he take it versus that tricord?
Yang does get the RP, but again, the global silence out straight away. The fish is down on all of them. Lana walks in, looks for the control onto the backdress, but they don't need it. They find the Laguna. That's going to be Yang gone. The BKB's out from Sylar, but he can't find a target. He has to try and retreat somehow, but he's been used up. Ori with the setup into the life track away on the side. There's the goal, Lanham! Lanham's in with the Echo Slam, gets the ball!
Absolutely.
Lanham! Oh! Just to really rub salt into the wounds there, Lanham cleaning up the team fight with that jump.
He has the armor as well from the Ogre Frostmage, just helping out his team when necessary during these fights.
Be a bit of an engagement coming through here. Ame revealing himself. They are still smoked up on the high ground. The Remnant is down as well. VP, they're walking right into all the vision in the world and maybe going right for the initiation as well.
The black hole hits onto nothing. Pasha can't make it happen, and now LGD potentially has an opening here. No one. There's going to be the Avatos play. They drop down the boat as well. It's still looking okay for VP. They're trying to bring down one. Can they kill him off in time? FY is going to die. They're buying back onto immediately back into this fight, but they have the X onto Ame. The Tombstone is up on the high ground and maybe trying to create some chaos. He's doing a good bit of work, but down to very low HP. They're tearing him apart. VP is starting to die. They kill off yet another Chalice, making it work. Can they kill him off? Silence for the Visage. Ramsey's going to die. They're dead forever.
Maybe found his moment. He baited out that black hole flawlessly. And
if you can take that many mangoes. Arteezy's looking towards the top lane, under the cover of his freshly purchased Silver Edge. Hoping for a target. Courier. Oh, rares for everybody.
All right, no items on it at least. Wait, what was that BKB? S4?
S4 trying to run straight through the middle. He did get the swarm off, but it's distracted so they can go in through the top lane. S4, he really is smoke and mirrors. Laser will bounce around. They swap in mid one. Mid one's in trouble, and he's going to go down. Buyback is available for him. He'll have to use it instantly as that call down black cannon from Samel. It will finally wear off, and they haven't got enough of these kills to really make it work. They actually have to wait it out. There's so many like undead minions fighting around. Team Secret, back to what you hold dear. There's a melee Rax on bot.
bottom. S4's ready to take that, but looking for the kills in towards the mid. The laser making it so difficult to hit. Sumail, finally he'll go down. The Aegis Immortal will burn. Team Secret, they're fighting, but they need to regenerate. Fly is still alive, ready for the fight. So Sumail blinks himself forward, right on top of Ace. Then the flag cannon, once again, with the call down. Ace will fall, no buybacks available. EG underneath the tier 4 towers, a killing of Team Secret. But for now, Team Secret at least in some way hold the lines and maybe even find kills. Mid one's coming out, the gust from Arteezy. Yapsaw into the back lines. He's gonna find the kill onto Arteezy. No! Yes, he does! But you've still got Tinker down. Barter's in trouble, surrounded on all sides. Team Secret are done. They're dusted. There is no more. GG! Evil geniuses take out Team Secret. We'll push down mid lane. They'll take the tier 2 tower. And I'm really starting to get concerned about just how much damage Sumail can do in a fight. Even though he's going to get the Satanic, his BKB is down to a 6-second duration.
Yeah.
Like, how is he meant to take these engagements when Team Secret seem to have this way just to back off? The sustain from the Death Prophet, the tankiness that comes from the Ogre, who is no longer just the meat packet that EG could pump into and kill pretty quickly. He's got Medallion, he's got Urn.
Oh, good
they swap him.
He has cheese.
Found the target, he has cheese, so go Shroud and then get the life back up again. Call down, committed, fly. He's going down so low.
Look at the damage.
Walkers, but the flag cannon from Sumail, he hits in like a truck. Ace is gone. Barter is committing. The Starfall won't be able to kill off S4. The Rockets are following after him. He's got double and S4. He will survive.
East side. Bugs come out, trying to scout. Virtus Pro, very wary of this area. Moon's going to be farming up the Ancients, the rest of his team right behind him. Ice, spots Basha for a moment, and Terrorize comes in a little bit too late. They already got the BKB off, but Moon, he is super tanky. Ramsey's having a hard time being able to bring him down. In fact, Moon's going to be able to pop the Dragon Knight and turn and find him. That's why Ramsey's got to back up. So instead, they're just going to be able to turn, see if they can finish off that Vengeful Spear while backing away from the Invoker. He managed to get a really good Deafening Blast, holding him in with the Overgrowth as well, focusing down the Tombstone. And now all these heroes caught in the Ice Wall with no BKBs, coming in from behind the Reaper's sight. Not good enough to be able to catch Roger in, but Jabs will be able to finish up at least that Clinks. He immediately buys back though, looking for the TP in. Ice is battling alone next to Jabs, who's going to die soon. The Wraith King Aghanim Scepter is allowing them to do a lot of damage on Pasha, but he's still at the time lapse out, so that leaves Moon all by himself, surrounded by too many heroes. Mushi comes in, gives a little bit of death pulls, but not quite enough. A little bit more. Pasha is able to run down now. It's Mushi surrounded by 4 heroes. Mushi, he's trying to come in and bail out his heroes. The Gotrot's going to be able to buy him a bit more time. The Solar gives a big time heal, and Virtus Pro, now that there's reinforcements from Mineski, they'll back up. A big Deafening Blast. He sees Mushi is low on the side and wants to be able to hunt him down, slowing down these heroes, and Mushi's dead. Down for 2 minutes, 90 seconds on Moon. Ice coming up next. He does have the reincarnation, but Jab, he'll dive. Just focus down for the swap every single time by Ramses. It is only Ice, and now it's going to be the Undying Caught as well. Ninja Boogie, Virtus Pro, one big fight is all they needed, and they'll be able to take down Mineski not once, but twice in a big team fight in the mid lane, finishing up with Ice. No buybacks on Mineski. And that will be Virtus Pro marching down the lane, pushing into the tier 4s, and taking game number 1.
Somebody, Nature's Prophet there. There's the Orchid follow-up. OG need to play together. Seb alone in this bottom lane, gonna run into a lot of heroes. You don't want to commit so many onto the Venom, but if you can't get any abilities off, it might be enough. The Winter's Curse though to turn it back around. Great play there, all caught in. The Light Striker rate on the 4. There's no obvious ball coming from the Venom. They get the sun off, but it's not gonna last. They turn on to Rezo, get the bash, find the kill. MSS also in trouble as all of BGJ Storm fall.
This is what happens when the pickoff is not on the Lina. Seb, the perfect bait in lane. His team encroaching upon that area, smoked up, ready to battle.
S4, oh, he breaks the smoke. Did they have any
They put one sentry down as they came up the hill.
He
did
not see the smoke. He broke there. He was just outside of the radiant vision from the ward they have to the south of Roshan. So the smoke is still not broken, but at this point it's starting to become really obvious what Secret are doing. They haven't been shown on the map for so long, and
look
EG already.
They go for the curse already. It's onto S4. Keep him out of the fight. Morbling wants to get involved. The arrow is a long stun on the crit. He'll be controlled, but mid one trying to put this double damage to use, looking for a target. And right now, they've all run away or died. They get the kick. Yapsaw caught up to him, and with Ursa, the Adaptive Strike flies forward. So much damage with the lance. They break the Aegis Immortal, but buyback comes in from Vengeful Spirit. The concoction from Sumail, it'll go straight, but the one from mid one may be a hell of a lot better. Over towards Fly, protects himself inside the Supernova. Trying to reach it, but the 3-man stun! Sumail hits fall for him. Now they're after Yabsaw. Mid one, can he get the kill onto Crit? No, he cannot. Has to waveform away. Arrow flies forward. Samel backs off as he sees it coming. Another quick concoction, but Arteezy enraged up. Looks for the kill on mid one. 9-1 charges available. Waveform in a second, but Morphling locked down, control inverted. Evil geniuses. The double kill for Arteezy. The tier 2 tower as well.
Scanning.
Boy is a beast right now. BKB for the Phantom Lancer.
And
So
they spot
take it.
Miracle. He's got to be careful here. He can't afford to die. Miracle, he does have a TP, but there's FY to be able to stop it if necessary, and sure enough, that's what happens.
And now they might threaten the high ground. As they're all gathered in this area, they want to force the buyback minimum. There's no big play ulti on the side of Liquid this time around as PSG, LGD, they're going to threaten the high ground here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lith immediately going out 30 seconds for the Alchemist. PSG LGD. They know what it is. Oh, but the jump! The Echo Slam instant toss as well, but Tumberman almost falls, gets back. GH does manage to heal him out a decent amount, so they only take out the Wisp. Mind Control tries to come in again. The Blade Mail is such a problem for him. The call down's going to come in and to slow down a lot of PSG LGD. In fact, maybe might go down. Right's going to come out. They have so much pocket damage from saving. He survives off the kill. He heals, and he slaughters Liquid inside of their own base. GH, that's a dieback for him. It's only Miracle and Mind Control now. 2 versus 5, looking to hold their base at 25 minutes.
That ward was spotted by the Liquid ward that was already in place, so may get denied, but Liquid aren't really playing around that side of the map right now. They're playing for bottom lane, trying to push PSG LGD out of their own jungle, as they need a lot of neutral creeps to hit. Basically, they've got both a Gyrocopter lineup as well as an Alchemist. They need the space. They're going to be able to hit some spirits onto Chalice, knowing it's here. The cooldown's going to come in. There's still a double damage onto Somnus, so Liquid have to be careful with this engagement to try and go for the Rupture Toss combination with the Fissure, stopping him from being able to relocate out. That was a beautiful hit. Mind Control comes in a bit too late, fighting into a Blade Mail. He's going to try and finish off Somnus, but it just doesn't happen fast enough. The Echo Slam, GH bought back for all of that, couldn't save Mind Control's life. GH and Kuro will try and kill FY, but it's not even close.
Arteezy's on top of him.
That was insane.
Thompson with the wraparound onto S4 again. Ghost Shroud is there. Thompson quick with the Tornado, EMP combo. Someone needs to come across and help S4, as S4 just getting solo killed here by Thompson. Styling on him here with the Invoker plays. As now, looking to Fly. Fly just have to back up a crit. So Thompson goes forwards for now. Jerax jumps forward. The Fissure, the Cold Snap, the Spirit Vessel, he just does so much. Thompson finds the double kill. 11, 3, and 9 on his Invoker.
Always has that Cold Snap available, that talent.
Is under attack.
Such a good combo with that Spirit Vessel, in particular, like we said in the beginning, versus that Necrophos. S4 just doesn't have the itemization to remove it. Didn't go for Lotus Orb, didn't go
Look
for
at this
Eul's.
stop, crit straight in. They got the slow, they got the stun straight up on top of Anna. He's going to get forced to the sidestep. Can he keep this man alive though? He doesn't have the Black Hole backup yet, but Anna with a big gust sending him back. Tornado, Thompson, he's in with the backup, the Meteor. Definitely Blood's coming down. Thompson with the saves, gets both of them. Thompson Invoker doing it big time on the main stage at the Fissure for Jerax. It sets up for another. The Cold Snap Spirit Vessel, no tell, he comes in to join the party.
This man on his Invoker is just about to pick up his level 6, as is the Gyrocopter. They now got a killing duo.
This Gyro, top of the net worth.
FY stacked up the hard cam for him. Now GH is going to try and interrupt this, see what he can steal with the Fissure. That's why they're going to push him back with the heat-seeking missile first. GH may have gotten a little bit too close. The Fissure comes out. Mind Control is going to try and help him here, but they do have the ultimate. Relocate maybe. Ame to get him out just in time. Back to the fountain they go. Ame will not die here today. And look at that. Gyro's actually going to TP onto the tier 1. They're going to try and give him an opportunity to tether in. And Somnus is going to try now.
He is just dead. It just blew up GH. Now Kuro's going to get run over as well. The Reaper Sight is not quite enough. Somnus may end up dying eventually here to Mind Control.
Miracle's here now.
Going to be able to come in. Ame's a little bit low. Man tries to sleep one of the shots here from the Impetus, but FY just can't get him enough heals. That's 2 cores down. Maybe a support as well. X-Nova doesn't have a way to be able to eat through the trees, so he has to loop himself all the way around the long way. Hit by the Death Pulse as well as the Lance. An infinite shot to finish him off. Triple kill from Mind Control.
Alchemist to become this 1v5 beast. PSG LGD, they want to take advantage of the fact that there's just a dead hero on the side of Liquid at all times. that doesn't want to participate in fights, that just wants to hit creeps.
Yeah.
Maybe this is how Liquid started.
Trying to sneak in the Roshan, but X-Nova, he's wise to these tricks, and he's going to be able to get the Arcane Curse onto 2. Kuro's already been ruptured up, does not have a TP, so he's just going to have to turn and fight as best he can, survive until the Beyond Godlike is picked up for Somnus. Homing missiles, gonna land on Chalice. They're gonna try and fight this one. Mind control pops in range, trying to take him out, but the Fisher comes in. He's actually stuck right there too. Well, they've almost blown up with the Blade Mail. Dark Hunter goes down. Mind control goes for X-Nova, but he's not even able to get that much. Echo Slam holds him in place. Mind control struggling to be able to fight any kills, but a toss comes in from Chalice to wipe him off the map. 4 dead. It's space for Miracle.
That stun, you can throw the concoction again afterwards if you get the full charge up. The Bane sleep as well, saving decently, but as soon as that Venomancer starts approaching the fight, sure, they kill the Lich right away, but Veno is a huge threat, even though, you know, level 15, but it's just what you can actually do versus that Ursa, versus that Tiny. Maybe it's still 10 seconds for Ramses. He wants to try to find S4 here.
See, Ramses jumps in, but there's Sumail with the counterplay straight away on top of Ramses. Ramses pops the enrage, looks towards Sumail, gets the bash. Can they get the damage on the fly? The Chain Frost bouncing around them all. Takes down Pasha, takes down Solo Ramses, gets onto Sumail. They do get the bash, they do get the kill. Sumail now down for 75 seconds. Buyback's coming out from VP. They know they've got a chance to take this fight, but Ramses, he goes down. RTG gets the pick of the Winter's Curse, comes out. Roger getting himself away from the Radiant Spurt. They're very low. The Avalanche from Pasha catches them all. Triple kill for Pasha as VP with the buybacks take the team fight.
There's just so much damage that gets laid down.
Terrorized just a bit too late. I mean, they missed the Earth Splitter too. There was actually so much damage that was still on the table. We saw from last time. Q play by Ace there, centering his ally to making sure that Fada is still in fighting shape, and you could see it actually prevents Yawar from getting too aggressive.
You said just has to be more careful. I feel like Rezo's way overestimating his strength right now.
A stun onto the silencer with the arrow, instantly out, but it's a bit too late. Poppy is able to get away. They have the Arcane Curse onto 3. Mid one comes in, will manage to take apart SVG. Dark Willow's gonna be up next. Already has a reflection on him, slowing him down with no Shadow Realm for 1 more second. Finally gets it off, has a TP, but now SVG actually comes in with Snaking, managed to get a huge avalanche combination. Mid one's being threatened, mid one's already dead. It is now VGJ Storm's time to be able to strike. Ace comes back, Earth Splitter's gonna whiff. He does manage to get the Dark Willow, trying to run him down. He has the Sunder. They need to be able to keep the control on him, and nice toss. Will manage to get the stomp at the back line to be able to finish off the Marana, but Snake King, he wants revenge. Will be able to catch Yapzor with the Avalanche Resolution, slowly poking at him bit by bit. Yapzor gonna be trying to juke his way through the trees while Fada keeps pace. They're instead gonna turn onto Fada and try and kill him. Fada's pretty tanky though, turns around, does spot them both, and he has the swap ready to go. They're just trying to kite VGJ Storm back and forth. They jump in, trying to go for Puppy. The Global Silence laid out. They do have a stomp. They're going to be able to jump onto this Dusa. Might be able to finish him off, but they don't have a magic missile. Fada is out of mana, so Snake King.
Where is Roger going? He's doing the full wraparound. They have no observer ward. The courier's coming up next to them with the wards intact. So Roger will see that for half a second. Courier takes a turn into the Shadow Realm for the Dark Willow, trying to split the fight up with the Bramble Maze, Avalanche Toss, and a follow-up Curse Grunt. Undying is deleted before he can get the Tombstone off. Revenge is 33s. But while this is still happening, they have to use Fortification. The tier 2 tower was taking considerable damage. Pycat can now find the revenge. Sprout from Solo, TP out, they'll come through the damage. He actually buys in the time with the toss. Pycat could not get the last steering arrow out. The PPD gets the control onto no one. Avalanche is there, no with a couple of one charges. Wrath of Nature bounces through. That Reaper side, Pycat will be able to survive. He had enough life to live. Reincarnation will finally pop for the first time in a long time. But Pasha lends the stun, bounces over towards Pycat. One more hit will do it. Double kill for Pasha. PPD trapped inside the trees. HY said this was safe. It's not the case with the Hellfire Blast. Pasha's going after the kill, but the Tombstone is perfect. Zai is able to fight with CC&C, but Pasha is still a beast. A triple kill for him. The stun's available. Throws it out, trying to control up the damage, and it ends. CC&C will fall. Ramsey in the trees, and now they sprout him again. Zai can't get away. Ramsey's finally brought down. PPD with level 4 brain tap will be there, and it's worth it, but it's his life that is the sacrifice. Virtus Pro come out on top.
Sitting on the high ground, Poppy. They throw out the Spirit Burst to scout the high ground. Good thing too, Moonlight Shadow is not going to stop the Spirit from landing on these heroes, telling Yapzor whole team is up there right now.
She's gonna go high ground here as Ace.
Trying to
Pop
go for
this
the
meta
Terror
for
Rise, see if they can get the initiation. They do! The Terror Blade's gonna be caught, they instantly manage to blow up the Silencer, and they're gonna be able to go on to Ace, but he gets off this under. No, the link gets blocked in! He's not able to get it off! He's gonna have to try for round 2 here. His second life, BKB already activated, toss up in the air, and actually his resolution instead. Looking to be able to slow down Ace on the side, though. Midwan is going for the Ogre, but it's Ace who's more important. Activates his refreshers are turned around, getting managed to get off the Sunder, but Staking with the Ghost Scepter will be able to dodge a lot of
Rezo, he's got the Divine!
Can't get away, he's got the Divine Rapier, everything to be able to save Rezo right now, but he's hit by the Stomp. Can they catch up to him? Here comes Yapstor, laying damage into Resolution. He needs 2 more swipes, 1 more. The body block of you are the long range toss. They get him with Ace. He's dead. No buyback. Only Stinky can do it now. MSS falls, but the damage, it's all gone for VGJ Storm and Team Secret. March in with 3 heroes, but they're a little bit timid. They know it's a 3 versus 3.
And no one trying to get in position here. He gets eyes on anyone they do have.
They caught a
Sentry down
glimpse.
mid.
They caught a glimpse of RTZ for a second with that sentry they have in mid.
It's fly. I'm sure that he sees them, pops the curse down onto Ramses. No one's going to jump in immediately, but the gust comes out from Arteezy. They'll look to kite him up. They've got the slow ones, and no one tries to TP out, but the right clicks are too much. No one's gone. Sumail do lose Sumail in return. There's the Reaper side comes down. Sumail will go down. He's dead. Only for 15 seconds, though, as EG still able to take over the fight. Beating down on Solo. Roger's got to split off to the side. S4 still trying to chase down Ramses. Ramses has the BKB. Pots it. Turns towards S4. Arteezy comes out of the Shadow Blade. A few right clicks. Can it bring Ramses down? The arrow. It connects. Pasha looking for the control. The stop coming out from Roger the side. The splitter as well. It's going to do with Sumail. In with the zip. Gets the double kill. Looks towards Roger. Finds the triple kill. At a time where it looked like VP were maybe just about able to set up a turnaround, Sumail comes balling in and secures the 3 kills they needed to keep PG afloat in this team fight.
I have no doubts this game could certainly still be over in a flash. It feels very dangerous stuff here. You're still relatively underfarmed on these other Radiant heroes, and your farm hero is an Alchemist. He's supposed to be there, and hopefully a lot earlier in the game as Mind Control wants to try and crack this one open.
Yapstor up on the high ground, he takes them both. There's the full combo. Can they kill him off in time though? They're taking down Mind Control. He is eventually gonna fall. Mid1 barely living to send back. It keeps him alive. He can jump back into this fight afterward if he wants to, as they take down a second Winter Wyvern gone as well. Yapstor doing so much in this fight, but Tumbleman possibly gonna be able to take down Fada. He's silenced for the moment. They're trying to take him down, but the Stomp is gonna be there again. Yapstor jumps in. Mid1 as well. They're taking them all down. GH in trouble as Mid1 smells blood and finds the kill.
The last man standing falls for Team Liquid. And as if on cue, the Roshan is now ready for Team Secret.
But it's taking time. At least the Drow Ranger can get rid of the ward. That's easy money, but outside the base, Anna, he's getting real trouble. X-Nova, the Death War's doing work. Jirax, really? Look at this life! Thompson, it's just chain healing! LGD need to back off. The buybacks are coming in. Thompson comes back, and they are just impetus throwing towards Somnus. He can armor toggle. It's a perfect curse. Red King will lose his ultimate with the gust, the follow-up. Anna can't trigger off anything. There's no BKB left anymore. And Weaver protected by the cold embrace. Chalice, he can't time-lapse. Seb was able to bring him down, and with the Netherward, X-Nova is just hitting himself up, but that's where the paralyzing cast. Does it bounce back over to Seb? Yes, it does. It holds him there. So Somnus looking for the life break. Jirax is around the corner too. Thompson took himself a double kill for Somnus. He wants to run forward. Jirax gives so much life back over to Seb to stand his ground. The tether did snap, however. Thompson wants to help out. The blast is heavy, but LGD are stronger. Thompson with the Spirit Vessel. He cannot survive. He cannot blink. He actually can't even drain. He knows he has to wait this out. Spirit Vessel will now time off, and once he got Decrepify, Drain, he turns around on X-Nova, but Somnus is here looking for the big kill. Almost a denial from the creeps, but it is Somnus who takes the kill. And OG in full retreat. They did not claim anything inside the base.
Dia just completed his.
5-man smoke up. This time it won't be underneath an observer ward. In fact, OG's vision is very defensive. They have nothing over the river apart from the creep wave. They just have the observer and sentry, but it's a little bit too far away for the mid. Global silence comes out, but it will not matter. Seb is removed, Magnus is down, and that's that big team fight that OG require to hold back LGD, and they didn't have to break all the smokes. FY, as well as X-Nova, is still looking for more.
Cooldown on Global is so important. Storm feels like a god right now in the coming fight. Even has a haste rune. So I think
Slowing
OG
down the
won't give
push.
them the fight. They'll just try to defend. But
Yeah.
look at that damage though.
Oh, good
Please.
Laguna. FY is in trouble. Spirit Vessel's on him. He's taking damage from the creeps as well. No denial available, but Chalice, the damage with the impetus is all flying into top. He'll go Invis, but that's why they forced up forward. They really want this kill, and Chalice has got it. Then turns attention towards No-Tail, almost killing him. 7 HP on the silencer. He can't do anything because Ame is a beast. So is Chalice. LGD. Back to back to back to back fights.
The Lich combo with it, and this could just end Liquid in game number 1. He's got the mana pull for it, the clarity stacked up, the Storm looking for the zip.
Here comes. He's going to pop it, but here comes a long jump in from Samael, landing right on top of Matumba Man, only going to be able to pull in with the Cursed Crown. The chain's done. They take him out. He does have buyback, though. And with Miracle coming back up as well, Evil Genius is going to have to retreat here. They're completely slowed down. Miracle's going to be able to grab him, turn around, though. Here comes the Terrorize as well. BKB barely manages to go up. Miracle can go back in, especially with the Nova. He's going to pull Arteezy in. He knows that he's got Arteezy down. He needs to be able to get that
Arteezy's got the rapier.
Second life. Can Arteezy get out of here instantly? Inside the vice, he's going to be blown up. Samael, then support will follow him, but they're going to get it. Front's coming again. It's bouncing around. The BKB is activated as Liquid manages to split up. They take down Samael too. It just keeps on staying on my control and Matumba Man, but it doesn't matter. Liquid, they hold. They get that back. The Divine Rapier and S4.
EP.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, nice illusion. Scouting out from the Terrorblade. Moonlight Shadow from PSG LGD. They want to find the opportunity. That's just a fake Thompson. Trying to bait the attack in the mid. Still takes so much to get rid of him. And they hold the creep wave back. But this Moonlight Shadow, we're level 25 now on the Mirana. This is why Somnus can just continuously spam this. And that's the real Anna on the front line. OG right behind Ame. Gets the jump, finds the Pugner. Vision will not find the stun. Pugner with no buyback. OG, they were really playing with fire. The Hex is out in the Terrorblade. Spectral Horn looking for the front line attack, but that's why Somnus goes into the back line.
Shaker.
The BKB, they're into the back line. Shaker, he's bouncing around. Hawk shot, she stuns on the way through. He has it's gone. No buybacks available. Have LGD done it? They're holding Anna. Hold him in place. Chalice will find the damage. F5 will die for it. No, really? Anna is actually running away, but it won't stop Ame from blinking up, looking for the tier 3 tower. 2 players left alive for OG. They're the big ones, however. Thompson and Anna on the defense duty. Fortification. It's delayed as much as they possibly can. And now the jump out. Hex, the boy in the bubble. Thompson able to be protected once again. Chalice very, very low on mana. They have a lot, but Ame, he'll change the life with Anna. Thompson needs to be pushed away. Able to do so. FY jumps onto the illusion only, so the hookshot won't be able to connect. But Anna, he needs to retreat. There's so much damage. Anna down. Buyback is available. They still have not taken the mid racks. OG are just trying to delay LGD for the moment. 5 heroes around. The bubble is there protecting the melee racks. Anna,
Sunder!
Once again, the Sunder switches the life. Ame's back up to full health, but the damage from Thompson, it's good enough to kill up the base. Buyback is there. Somnus leads forward. They just keep bunching them around, but they're still battling from inside the bubble. Pugner will come to the one living LGD. They're going for the GG push. They're going after the tier 4 towers. OG, they have to hold the line. They have the numbers. 7 from the side with a Dagon Ame, but no! Thunder is back up. It is there. Chalice will fall. They lose the Enchantress. FY pushing around Anna. He's so low. Can they get the die back on him? You bet your Nelly they can. Ame still very, very low. The blast will kill him off. But buyback. LGD want this now. LGD, or can they? Backing up? No, they're not. Terrorblade. BT's forward. The ball is up. Thompson needs to defend. X-Nova very visible. You've got a very, very low life Mirana. But OG, they can't find the target. X-Nova, he's got the grip. He's got the control. He's got the kill. Thompson is down, but ES is up. Where the Echo slam.
Oh, there it is.
Passing forward. There's your slam. There's the dunk. There's the play. Jirax, the savior of OG. Looking for more. Charles is now on the run. They tried to go for the GG push. They didn't get much more than this. And now look at him go. BT forward. Hit the stun. Nail the stun. Nail Charles. Maybe not. Hex is up. Charles still on the run. The Moonlight Shadow. It's like it never ends. It's the same with the donkey from Jirax. This guy's an NBA All-Star. Looking for the kill into Chalice. Another TP coming forward. Hookshot from FY. Gets involved in the fight. But Thompson will arrive. Hexing up onto FY. The leap out. The fissure is available. Is there a follow-up? Thompson is there. They push forward. forward. They get the control, and they're bringing FY down. LGD with 4 heroes who do not have buyback. OG, they are gonna push. But how much damage can they do in the window that they have?
They have no waves, Toby. This is going to take a long time to cross all the way across the river. Probably will be enough time to get one lane of barracks in LGD's base. But if they do win a team fight there afterwards, there's no buybacks left on either team, I do think. Only Pugna. Seb still has his.
It's getting nervous.
They're
The
trying
push
to go
comes in the
through.
mid.
There is a glyph.
Thompson and Jirax. It sounds like a brand of victory. They'll come in through the mid, taking the tier 3 tower. They're going for tier 4s now. LGD, my how the tables have turned. OG are going for the tier 4s. Charles is there, defense. They will be up in just a second. The fortification, it buys time. The Hex is there from Chalice, but now here comes Anna. He's on the front lines. Jirax leaping forward. All he has to do is create space for OG to do it, to get to the grand final of TI8. Tip him up, tip him over. The lead comes forward. They've got the control. X-Nova, he'll go down. This is the game. LGD have nothing left. OG have done it. It goes the distance. It goes to 3. OG, how many times have they reached the grand final? But only of a major, never of TI. Their roster was shattered into pieces. They pull it back. They've got first-time TI players on the field, and they've reached the grand final.
One tower down bottom, but OG, they're into the pit. No tail tanking up the Roshan with the Cold Embrace. The Bloodbright will be thrown out by Arme. I suspect something's up. Jirax just keeping their eyes focused towards that mid lane, throwing down the Fissure, holding back the creep wave. Roshan's at half health.
They've got Elder Titan. They can keep scouting this over and over again with the Blood Rights too, pushing him back.
As Thompson going to start the fight here, goes for the boundary truck to Arme. The BKB's out from Arme, that gets himself out of the Wukong's command. Anna with a horn finds X-Nova. That's one down, and Arme with this BKB, he's just having to run himself away from the fight. So now Arme is without the BKB. OG can look to head back in the bit. Jirax still with the Echo Slam. No Tail still with the Winter's Curse. Seb still with the Overgrowth. They have their team fights still ready to go, OG.
They're killing this so fast because the Manta
Death challenge. All tries for it, but he's not going to get it. Oh, straight in! They get the 2 and then the slam! Oh, LGD trying to get in there with Somnus, but Jirax was quick with the jump.
That was an impossible jump. They even had the Meteor Hammer queued up for when it was about to die, so maybe they get the kill, but I don't think they get the Aegis, and they definitely don't get away with their lives.
They have everything. Like, OG still had all their ultis ready.
Yeah.
And Thompson, he's hunting for more. He knows that Arme doesn't have BKB for 20 seconds. He's got the dust, he's got the preparation. Jirax is in with the fish, they have the control. The enchant totem, Arme's gone! Not satisfied with just a Roshan. Thompson quick to hunt for more, getting that kill on Arme. Arme's out of the game for a full minute, and he has not got buyback.
FY's very close to that sentry, and they are able to get it.
Now, maybe on the other side of the map, if they can take this fight with the Tiny not there, and he also does not have a TP, maybe is just sitting in the bottom lane with no TP right now while they're about to go into a fight. X-Nova caught.
Oh, but that's why he's falling on the sidelines. If they think they can turn this, he will.
They have the tombstone down. They need to be careful. Again, they don't have their Tiny. The slow is already going to be there, and LGD running away yet again. They have the Fiend's Grip onto the Alchemist. Can they come up time? Maybe he does have it now. He shows up. There's going to be the Avalanche toss. Hits into RTZ. Can they come up time? Yes. The Haunt is there. The Echo Slam as well to finish off a couple more. And Ame streaming forward, trying to take down S4. Can they do it in time? Have the Poison Nova out. Another Fissure. Lands from FY. They've got them all in their sights. And EG in trouble as LGD have came to play on game day.
This game only gets worse. They feel pressured with that Blink Dagger to make something happen, and once again it feels like they're just walking into the traps at LGD. Keen play by Mamie to get that courier down there and get a teleportation.
It's clearing out the pit. Very, very soon to be spawning. Roshan and PSG LGD are well aware.
Roshan's up. It looks like only OG knows.
Arme and Anna. Decent illusion action. Arme's going to get caught out by the tornado though. They've opened up onto him. Arme trying to get on top of Anna. The BKB popped by Chalice. He'll get the ult out. No Tail getting got out straight away by FY with the snowball. No Tail's dead for 100. They'll get the Chen. Ana in the midst of it, trying to lock down onto FY. The rest of his team about to come over to get the tornado. Out onto X-Over Seb, looking for the cool control onto Ame. Has he got it? Ame getting stood up by the cold snap, but he's able to wait for him up the high ground. Thompson blinks in, he gets the hex up, but FY with the snowball save. They get the bash out. Somnus will be able to find the IO, but they're fully low OGD. That's Somnus there for 2 minutes. They get Thompson. Thompson there for 2 minutes. Only Ana. Ana, can he do it here? Is it Arbel Seb? He gets the call of his lifetime. As 3 dead now on LGD. No buyback. Seb will fall. It's there onto Thompson. He'll use himself up. He will be able to keep himself away. Somnus is hunting though. The Thunder Ghost Wrath comes through. Let's see Somnus. LGD straight back towards the pit. Oh, FY. He's losing that fight. The Roshan will smoke his way out.
They need a shrine really fast. Ana going to see this Roshan. Actually, 20%. Do they really want to leave it there?
It's so low.
No RP up.
No meta on LGD either, but they've got their boat. They've got the strong Kunkka.
And Lasso's almost up too. This is time for Chalice to shine.
Hard. G.
They have vision.
See FY?
Don't get the fish around in time for Jerax to catch FY. Somnus, Chalice there in the pit. He tries to jump forward, he's there, but instantly FY's there with the reaction. The enchant totem's down. Seb's been cursed. X-Nova trying to go for it. They do manage to get the chains out onto the Bat Rider. The courier actually being taken down here, but they've lost 1, they've lost 2, they've lost 3. Buybacks coming out from the 2 of them. OG, they've got the double kill for Ana. They're pushing LGD away from this pit. X-Nova does not have buyback. Roshan still stands.
Only 12 seconds left for Global. LGD kind of need to reset, but the Roach is so low.
They have nearly got RP back up on Seb. That's both teams ready to fight around the pit. Seb, can he find a chance with the RP? Chalice on the high ground. They're going to head into the pit, OG. They're confident, knowing Seb can sit there on the high ground, ready with the counterplay. Ame getting sprouted. Chalice looks to make a play, jumps in, immediately going for it with the lasso. Has he got the control to get the damage out? He can. That's going to be Ana dead, but Ana buys back straight away. Ame moving in with the BKB. Roshan's still alive throughout this all. They've lost Thompson. The slide, the chains, the remnant across. They'll get the kill onto Chalice, but now Ana's in the middle of it all. Uses himself up the flame guard, ticking FY down like the slide of fist. The RP. Seb, he's got the control onto Ame. As OG, they fight 3. They look towards Somnus, surrounding him in the pit. Somnus, he'll go down as well. The buyback from Ana, securing the fight here for OG. There's only X-Nova left alive, but not for long. They chase him down, they get the team-wide triple kill for Ana. As he buys back, plays his way back over into the pit, secures OG the team fight and himself the Aegis.
These deep wards that he's placed during that time that he was running around doing so. He now has full vision of OG. Yeah, he sees Ana farming these Ancients right now.
Oh, Ana. FY just giving so much information for the team. He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Ana. Ana, he's in trouble. The Blood Bright Silence connects. He's got the man to back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Ana down for a minute and a half.
Just having all this vision. I mean, X-Nova throughout this whole tournament has had the best vision in every situation, even when you wouldn't expect it. You're just like, oh, they're fighting on the left side. They're not going to have vision over here. But no, X-Nova always seems to have those prepared in every situation.
And he has some incredible foresight to be able to have these wars that just lead to really clutch pickoffs. And Axe has not spent his money on BKB. He has the money, but he might be looking to save for buyback.
We'll see if any of the buybacks do get forced out. Thompson's still dead for 15. Ideally, he doesn't buy back here. They may have to buy back on Ana. He's gone for 50 seconds. The split coming out from Chalice. He's ready to push in, look for the stun on No-Tail to hold back the Chen. As the mid-racks are exposed, PSG LGD, 40 minutes in, able to open into the base and clean out this mid lane of racks. Still Ana holding on to that buyback.
And they're going to keep going here. They really want to force this PL to come back here.
Stun onto Thompson. He will blink dodge it. But another tier 3 tower falling incredibly fast. They really don't want to use it. Seb jumps in, gets the call onto FY. There's the buyback. The Cataclysm isn't enough to do anything. It isn't. PSG LGD still fighting strong. Thompson getting focused by Somnus. Seb taken down by Ame. The triple buybacks now out as Ana in trouble. He's brought back for this one. The deafening blast onto the 3 of them, knocks them back. But Ana gets focused. Seb! He's in with the call. He has the control onto the morphing Somnus. Now being chased by Thompson. Blinks in with the cold snap. The PL army's on top of it. They get Somnus too. As OG, they have to expend 3 buybacks, but they hold on to the top rack. Somnus